What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bring Me Joy-Con. So today we need to take a look at Street Fighter Anniversary Collection on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I have to admit that I am not the biggest fighting game fan. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan. The extent of me really playing fighting games is basically Super Smash Bros. Now, obviously, Street Fighter is a classic. I played Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo as a kid, so I'm not unfamiliar with the game or how it is played, but I am pretty bad at it. And actually, I have to admit, just playing this game to check it out and to review it, it did leave me wanting to play more. So maybe I'll get into more of these fighting games. It was actually, I didn't expect it to be as much fun as it was, but it really was a great time. And one of the kind of interesting things is that because this is the anniversary collection and it comes with so many different Street Fighter games, you can really compare them and play them side by side and really feel the differences in each one of them. And I found that really interesting. I've never been able to play, there's so many different versions of Street Fighter 2, but I've never really known what the difference was. And so being able to play all that stuff side by side like that is very cool, and it's very interesting. And I have to admit, some of them felt way harder than others, which I found odd. I don't know if it's just the pace. Street Fighter Turbo seems like it's faster. And again, I honestly, I don't know like 100% the differences in each of the Street Fighter games. I just know that I had a lot of fun playing them, and that there were definite character differences in some of them, and then in others, they were the exact same characters. Also, there were some art style differences that were pretty apparent while playing, and you can see in some of this video footage that some of it seems lesser quality, some of it seems really higher quality, and I found that interesting. And on the main menu, when you're selecting your game, it will actually tell you which arcade system the game was released on, and that probably has a lot to do with it. Some of them being the originals, the graphics weren't quite as good, and then some of them being, some of them 8 years later, 10 years later, you could really feel that difference when booting them up and playing them. Now, like I said, I'm not super into Street Fighter, but I did want to give it a shot. I paid $20 for this game at Walmart, and that's kind of what I wanted to focus on here, is to let you guys know that if you're a Street Fighter fan, or if you're just looking for something different to play on your Nintendo Switch, or maybe you're a fan of just classic games in general, this is a great way that they delivered some of those classic games to the Nintendo Switch. I'm always a fan of bringing older games to the newer platforms, because I just love video games and video game history, and I love experiencing, stuff that I didn't get to experience when I was a kid. And so I really, for $20, this is a no-brainer, especially if you have like a friend that wants to play something with you. This is a fantastic, you take a little break from Smash Bros. And play some classic fighting, because this is, of course, has stood the test of time for so long. That's why they're re-releasing it, because people absolutely love it. Guys, if you are a video game fan, if you enjoy game reviews, if you enjoy gaming news, if you enjoy video games in general, then please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, join us on Discord if you like to chat about video games, and have an amazing day.